Hey, what's going on, everyone? Daniel here, and welcome to my Stranger Things spoiler review for Season 1, Episode 6, titled The Monster. Again, I'm over probably about a year late from reviewing this episode. I just watched it about a week ago, and I did start it a week after it premiered, and then it just took me a very long time to get to like Episode 5, 6, 7, and 8. But I finally got to it. I want to give my opinion out and my thoughts, and I want to hear your feedback. So let's go ahead and get started with The Monster. It should take me 2 minutes to recap it, then give you my pros, cons, and final score. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will be reviewing Stranger Things Season 2 on October 27th. So we begin the episode with Jonathan saving Nancy from the Demogorgon. She went through the portal in the tree. Very bad. Don't do that alone. The Demogorgon almost ate her, or Demogorgon. I think it's called Demogorgon. He almost ate Nancy, almost got her too, so basically he pulled her out of the tree. Sleep over at her house. It's nice to just stay together, you know, don't do anything inappropriate, just stay together. Oh, can you sleep on the bed? I guess so. Anyway, they get prepared to go monster hunting. It's full-fledged. They're in it now. He ends up fighting Steve. He loses his temper. Gets arrested. They ended up calling Nancy a slut, and Elle ends up stealing some waffles. Now, she ended up opening a Facebook, or I don't know why I said Facebook, excuse me. Elle ends up stealing some waffles, Eggos. She opened, there's a flashback where she ended up opening the portal. That's why at Hawkins' lab, the upside down world is kind of there, and the government sends people into that portal. Is because she ended up bringing that thing to this world. Mike and friends are about to get killed by some bullies, and Elle ends up saving them. They head down to Hawkins, where the staff is, Elle ends up saving. I'm really kind of lost right now with my handwriting. I just want to excuse me right now. My handwriting sucks. Elle ends up saving them, and they head home where Hawkins' staff is heading for them. Now onto the pros, cons, and final score. Starting off with the pros, this scene made me tear up, and it's near the end where 11 ends up saving the kids from the bullies, and they all just hug each other. I think Mike ends up hugging 11, and then all of them just gather around and hug, and you just felt it. You felt that yearning and loving, and they're happy to see her again, and you know, I'm sorry for yelling, and all this, they all just hugged each other. I don't know, it was just, I think it was perfect, and you could feel the emotion through the TV screen. And I've been saying this the past 2 episodes, but Jonathan and Nancy, them slowly, you could tell Nancy likes Jonathan, she'll deny it. You can tell Jonathan likes Nancy, maybe he'll deny it. They like each other, they got the hots for each other, and it's very nice to see. And honestly, they're a perfect couple. I will ship them, and like I said, I would ship them off to sea, and Steve is the iceberg, and that whole scene there it was unexpected with him calling her on the thing, it's like slut, and I mean, they're just being mean to Nancy, and at that point, the way that Jonathan ends up defending her, and Steve just keeps on pushing, and just, again, you feel it, and you care for these characters. Some characters you don't, but the way that they handle themselves, and the acting, and the cinematography, and the writing, and the quality, and the production, I mean, all of it, it's awesome. It's really all awesome to see, and you want Steve to get his ass kicked, and he got Jonathan put the punches in. Sadly, he ended up getting, the cops arrive and gonna get arrested and stuff like that, but no worries, Hopper will take care of that. As well, 11 with the waffles, getting her Eggos. I love how she just walked in, people are staring at her, who is this lost boy? And she ends up getting the Eggos, and it just makes me think, I just want to go down to Walgreens, get some Eggos, go up to the cashier and be like, have you seen 11? I need to give these to her. Man, that'd be so creepy, but it'd be funny at the same time. Unless they don't know Stranger Things, and they're like, Who? Have you seen Stranger Things? I give it an 11. Yeah. Anyway, Elle and her waffles. That whole scene there, and you have to pay for that, girl. And then, nah, she just closes the door or something, or breaks stuff with her mind. It's pretty badass. And going to the last of the pros, the way the monster looks, the Demogorgon or Demogorgon, it's full CGI, but honestly, it's still very creepy, especially when he was looking for Nancy and kind of smelling around. I don't know how he didn't smell her damn perfume, because girls back in the day wore a lot of perfume, you know. I gotta smell good, we're gonna go monster hunting. And somehow he didn't end up smelling the puss or something. I don't know. He just didn't smell anything at all, which is pretty weird. It's like, bro, like, she's hiding right behind that tree. If you really don't hear her heartbeat or you don't smell her, then you suck as a creature. Honestly, you need to get a new profession there. As well, the whole monster hunting, going to the store, getting all the supplies. Again, every episode just gets better and better and better. And with this, it just gets funnier, it gets more emotional, it gets more heartbreaking. So many emotions going into each and every episode. Now, what I didn't like about this episode, the CGI effects with the Demogorgon, because I like the Demogorgon's look, his design, but the effects are just, and I know they're working on a budget, but it's full like super CGI where it doesn't look, at some certain angles and scenes it just doesn't look that right. I saw this about literally a week ago, this episode, and I ended up writing down, it was slow with the sheriff, with Hopper, or unless it was slow with the sheriffs when they were arresting Jonathan. Either way, one of those, it was very slow with the sheriff scene. It could have either been Hopper. I think I'm more mentioning Hopper, which Hopper is my favorite character. It was just very slow with the sheriff scene. I don't remember fully intact, but that's the way I felt after watching the episode. It was very slow. As well, a teacher scene. I don't remember a teacher scene mentioning a teacher scene, but in there, apparently that was really slow. Honestly, it's been a week and I can't even remember that. That shows you that those scenes were just either bad and I just couldn't remember them, or I didn't like them, and now they're not in my mind anymore. Because I remember the good stuff, the great stuff. I don't remember the shitty stuff. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to give this episode of Stranger Things a B+. I've been giving B+ to almost all the episodes, honestly. They're all great in their own way. They all have their ups, they all have their downs, and it gets better and better every single episode. And honestly, most of them are A-, but just kind of looking back at them and looking at this, all of them are great and really good, and then great to good, great to good, and great to good. And the characters are amazing, and the writing, and it's one of the best TV shows out there. It's just fun. It's fun popcorn entertainment and all that jazz. So it's just a B+ for this one as well, like the others. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, bye-bye.